goal at the back stick as well, so can't get anything on it.
I think looking at that,
Is that long or is
again,
that Hazard? I'm not sure.
I think for the third or fourth time,
It's long. There we go. We get another one. Chat. Let's go.
Well,
This
definitely
guy's
got
making
away with
help
one
me.
there.
We're still beating
all
him.
to play for in the second period, that's for sure. Half time at Ibrox, it's Rangers 0, Kilmarnock 0. Now, pressure? What pressure? Pull up the big chair, turn on the spotlight, start the clock. Here's Ross McCrory on Rangers Mind.
Question 1.
How
Can
lost?
you name
How did
one
you
of the
miss
two
that?
centre halves who are voted by supporters into the Rangers' greatest ever team?
Greatest ever team? Oh my god.
So two centre halves, name either of them.
Richard Gough.
Yep, correct. Question 2. From which club did Rangers sign Josh Windass?
Accrington Stanley.
Correct.
Good start there.
Ross, question 3. You scored your first Rangers goal this season in a 3-0 win over Partick Thistle at Ibrox. Who were the other two scorers in the win?
Oh no. Was it Candias?
Yep.
And Morelos?
Windass.
Ah.
Question 4. Your twin brother Robbie is impressing whilst out on loan at Berwick Rangers this season. What is the name of Berwick Rangers' home ground?
Not got a clue. No, what it could be.
Have you been?
No. Oh, I don't know. Just say, stay apart. That's no. I've not a clue.
It's Sheffield Park.
Sheffield.
Question 5. What shirt number does Jordan Rossiter wear?
I'm getting all the hard ones here. Jordan Rossiter. I say 19.
Oh, 18.
18.
Question 6. Who am I? I came through the ranks at Rangers before playing on loan at Blackpool in 2012,
Charlie
then
Adam.
joining Coventry City.
No, it's no. Is it Charlie Adam?
Nope.
Oh,
You should
no.
have waited until I
should
give
have
you all the
waited.
clues.
I don't know who that would have been anyway.
I'll keep going, you can't get it now. Then joining Coventry City where I played over 160 times. I joined Sheffield United in July 2016 where I currently play my football.
I don't know.
John Fleck.
Is it John Fleck? Aye. Didn't know he went on loan.
Question 7. You made your first team competitive debut in a 3-1 win over Partick Thistle in the League Cup. Which player did you come on to replace?
Bruno Alves.
Correct. Question 8. You played on loan at Dumbarton last season, but which animal features prominently on the Dumbarton club badge?
Oh no. My club badge. Try to think of Martin. We got the Suns. An animal. It's got to be a. It's not a beak, is it? I'm just thinking of the colours. Yellow.
Think about it logically and what their name is.
Dumbarton. Not a clue. Don't know.
Elephant.
Don't know. I would never have got that one. No chance.
Question 9. Who was the first Rangers player that the club signed in the January transfer window this season?
This season. Who's it going to? Try to think who's all come in. Oh, if you're going to be signing a new contract, it would be.
But it's not just
Oh, is it no?
player to come in.
Player to come in. Who have we got? There's Gossy, there's Cummins. Okay, talking. Is it Sean Goss?
Yep.
Aye.
Question 10. In what year was Rangers Football Club founded?
1872.
Correct.
It's an
Ross,
easy
you
one, eh?
scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Average.
I'll take that, an average,
Not
eh?
too bad.
Couldn't get the last one wrong, eh?
Even they're cold. I couldn't believe that Ross McCrory didn't get the animal that features on the Dumbarton crest. They do say the elephant never forgets. But Ross McCrory and his brother Robbie, we wish them well. They celebrate their 20th birthday tomorrow. Ross on the way back from injury. Robbie's match Berwick Rangers game off to robbery. Yeah, it's robbery, the game is off. Alan McLaren joining me on the gantry. It's bitterly cold at Ibrox. We need a goal to eat things up, Alan.
That's an understatement how cold it is. Yep, again, I'm sure, is it the manager's wish that the pitch be watered, get a little bit slick, passing a little bit quicker. We definitely have got to up the tempo, make sure we put them under pressure, because at the present moment in time, it's all going to Steve Clarke's game plan.
I think pre-match I said they had won 12, drawn 9. We've witnessed why.
Yeah,
how.
Exactly. Was it there? We continue to say they're well shaped. They continue give you the ball, pack their probably around about maybe 18-yard line to maybe 40 yards. So suddenly you've got all 11 Kilmarnock players in that area, and it's very difficult. That's where the only sort of way we can break that down is, I think you touched on earlier, get the chalk on the back of the winger's boots. Lots
of chatter last week at the Celtic game that Graham Murty perhaps didn't deploy substitutes as timely as maybe some of the fans would have liked, or in the personnel that they would have liked. Today, is it all about 14 players to get 3 points?
It's all about the 11 players on the field. That's it. You're given the job. Go out there. Hey, it could have maybe went either way last week, and then suddenly it goes against us. So every decision is always going to be looked at. But no, look, he's went out there. He's given Jason Cummings a start. Has Jason been given the ammunition today? Not really.
Limited.
Again, Candias, we want him on the ball. I think Murphy did have, or looks like he's got the beat on O'Donnell, so give him the ball. But again, it's been a bit lacklustre. We've not been able to break down. We've not been able to get in a rhythm, and that is all due to the workmanlike side of Kilmarnock.
Absolutely. Second half action, live and exclusive from Ibrox, Rangers versus Kilmarnock. Myself, Tom Miller, in the company of Alan McLaren. Rangers first out the traps for the second period. No changes in personnel. That means it's Foderingham in goal. A back four of Tavernier, Martin, Alves and John. Candias, Goss, Docherty and Murphy. Windass and Cummings. For Kilmarnock, well, as Alan says, in fact, Rangers do make a change. They've sent for Holt. Well, Jason Holt, who scored against Kilmarnock in the reverse fixture in October, his only goal of the season. Straight replacement for Sean Goss. Is that about energy, Alan?
Well, again, Jason definitely will give you some energy. He has made an impact as well when he's came off the bench lately, so hopefully his energy, we can get the ball back, we can start moving forward a lot quicker. But again, Goss has different qualities. His composure, array of passing as well, so it's a different, and hopefully with Holt and Docherty in there, we can start driving forward.
So Rangers with that first change of the afternoon. Jason Holt, straight replacement for Sean Goss. And we're underway for the second period. Docherty early in behind. Finlay under pressure from Cummings as well.
Simple ball, but we've managed to obviously head him straight back in. Horses for courses, is that the way it should be put?
Absolutely. Docherty again involved, Tavernier with a switch. Declan John. Murphy. Easily defended by Broadfoot. It's Kilmarnock's turn to hit in the counter. Here's Brophy.
Good tracking back with Murphy.
Gave
the ball away, but made sure he got back. We've complimented Kilmarnock, but as soon as Brophy got the ball down, stand
Murphy
side,
realised what his
Jones was banging back also. So
it's Dicker. Going in Dublin. Back to where it started. Dicker fires it in. Here's Boyd, unorthodox, gets a touch, breaks back for Broadfoot, spins into the path of Tavernier because of a deflection. Broadfoot looks to be enjoying his day back at Ibrox at the moment.
Everything's going to him.
Yeah.
He kept the ball alive, it ricocheted back to him, and it is an opportunity. He should have hit the back of the net.
Broadfoot, 132 games south of the border, Blackpool and Rotherham. Jones, as the snow comes on over Ibrox. Secretes it into the box, but Declan John takes over very calmly, squeezes it into the path at Tavernier and away from Brophy.
A little bit tighter than me.
Here's Windass, tries to work through the gears. Injects some pace, fires it into Candias. His first touch lets him down, but he recovers well. And easily defended by Taylor. Taylor in the Scotland under-21 squad. Bit of a fixture in there under Scott Gemmell. One of 3 Kilmarnock players in the 21s call-up. Brophy's there, and Wilson also in the squad, not involved today. Windass back to Tavernier. Clever ball into the path of Windass. He tries to go beyond Findlay. Findlay stands tall, doesn't commit himself. Kelly getting away, although Tishbola has to look lively under pressure from Holt. That's the game now for Jason Holt in the engine room. I suspect squeeze the game, make the field narrower, shorter, and do things early. Martin's clearance. Jones shows he's kept it in play. Drives away from Tavernier. Not many players can do that. In for Brophy. He fluffs his lines. Well, it was the pace of Jones.
It's a great run by Jones. Brophy's came off the right-hand side, got into the box. I think you're right. He's slashed across it. He's not got a good contact in it. He's shown Tavernier a clean pair of heels, and our centre-backs and Bruno Alves has came across, and he's ended up in the middle of nowhere.
Should that not be your midfield player that's doubling up in the right-back area, and your centre-back is limiting the sight of target between he and the goals?
My opinion, centre-backs at all costs stay within the penalty box. Do not get dragged out, especially with someone of his experience. Goals never move, they're still behind you, they're still in the middle of the park.
Dicker out, muscles Windass, it breaks into the path of Tavernier. The skipper leading from the front, Jason Cummings, not a lot to work on, hits the target. No real pace on it. And
just closed down, I think it was
gather.
maybe in a block, but again, it's 2 touch, he gets in touch, opens his body, shot on target.
Couldn't quite get the power into it.
It's a short backlift, is it? He's not had a... But again,
He doesn't thrash the ball, he does caress it, for want of a better term.
Yeah,
he just likes to, you know, with a touch and a pass.
The best thing he does, he always gets on target.
Yeah.
He always seems to be on target, was it, when he's having a pop.
0-0. Thanks for joining us on Rangers TV. Both sides having chances in the opening exchanges of this second half. And there's O'Donnell coming forward again.
I'm going to say a long throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut Broadfoot up from the back.
Brophy lurking as well. Broadfoot the target, takes it on the chest. Spins it back to where it started. O'Donnell knocks it in again. It flags up. Boyd was the last attacker beyond the Rangers rear guard. It was Brophy with the touch, but Kylie Coburn, the assistant at the far side, with the flag up early.
A real pet hate of mine. It's a long throw in, and it's managed to get on, cut Broadfoot's chest. There's nobody in front of him. That's basics. You get your midfielder in front.
Yeah.
It's just this. I say, I think it's pretty naive on our behalf that can happen.
Jones closes down Tavernier, hurries the pass. Broadfoot steps out again. Malumba. Brophy on the move, Foderingham very alert.
Well done, good keeper.
Now, Rangers might hit the counter as the snow attacks us with venom in this gantry. Here's Murphy. Now Holt. Windass comes short.
Forward.
Perhaps just too square. Cummings closed down by Taylor, works it back to Docherty. Rangers have to start it all over again. Alves with a big switch. It's in there a long time, and Declan John steps back to retrieve it. Now Jamie Murphy. Tishbola stays goal side. John again. Might have been easier to just slip it in there to Docherty. Works it back to Martin. Holt and Docherty combine. Jason Holt for Cummings. No one central. Murphy has it now. Cummings makes a run to the penalty spot. Murphy tries to find that half yard. Space provided by Holt. Murphy again. Back for Windass. It takes a deflection off Findlay, but Cummings and Candias potential offside, but good build up this time,
Yes,
Alan.
It's a little bit quicker again. Is it because of Jason's style that it looks quicker? But again, we're getting Murphy driving in. As soon as he gets in the box, you cannot obviously hang a leg out there, or it's going to be a penalty. Unfortunately, again, Windass getting into some space on the penalty spot, or sorry, in the penalty area.
Again, good work from Murphy.
I think all our good work is coming from, from that side.
Murphy, the creator. Offside flag coming to Kelly's rescue. Martin tidy about his work. Declan John for Jason Hole, always willing to come back and get involved. 6th time off the bench this season. Tavernier fires it up to Candias. Candias has been pretty quiet today. Back for Docherty, closed down Malumba, goes beyond him. Candias again lets the pace of the ball do the job, but Taylor alert. Stops Tavernier in his tracks. Candias looking for a bit of help there. Kelly get the decision.
That's what you're talking about, your defending midfielder. Docherty coming across, Tavernier's caught a little bit further forward.
The decision goes in favour of Rangers there. Brophy's not happy about the tensions of Alves. And the referee gives it to Kelly. Bruno Alves clumsy.
He's went in, he's trying to get tight. It looks like Brophy's let the ball go, and he's hauled him down, that's for sure.
Was Brophy looking for a card? Was that the appeal?
I think he's maybe been on the end of a couple of late ones. I think earlier in the first half, I think Bruno just stamped on his foot as well. So
Don Robertson will pace out the obligatory 10 yards and ask Mr. Cummings to retreat accordingly. Jones over the set play. It's a dangerous delivery. It's Findlay with a header. Jones keeps it in play, shut down by Cummings.
Well done. Again, it's a good ball. Difference between Kilmarnock and Rangers. Kilmarnock held a really high line, where we're a little bit deeper.
O'Donnell just heads it back in. Broadfoot's in there as well. Malumba on the spin. What a save that is, but the follow-up and the damage is done. It's Chris Boyd. He gets his reward. He's hanging about with the predatory instincts of a gunslinger. And it's a huge save originally from Foderingham. But Chris Boyd, right place, right time. There is no flag. Malumba hits the target, squeezed away, but Boyd stretching knocks it into the unguarded net. The deadlock broken at Ibrox, despite the best efforts of Foderingham. It's Rangers 0, Kilmarnock 1.
Their most attacking player has been Kurt Broadfoot. Again, the ball comes back in, he gets his head on it. Malumba, again, it's just a slash across. He's kept on target, he's hit across the goal, which is obviously what you're coached to do. And I think we've already stated, the Predator's always in there, always lurking.
20 for the season for the 34-year-old. From no range at all. Breaks the deadlock 10 minutes into the second period.
Now it's going to be difficult. They're going to sit back, and they'll hit on the counter-attack.
It's Candias, tracked by Jones. Jordan Jones in the Northern Ireland squad for their match against Korea. Tavernier for Windass, back to Candias. Did he need that extra touch there? It's giving Kilmarnock time to shape. Fired in, defended by Tishbola.
And did that all start with the foul that Alves gave away?
Alves on Jones. Yeah. Allowed them to keep a high line and Broadfoot to stay in a very advanced area. Rangers chasing the game. The last Kilmarnock win at Ibrox, February 2012. Dean Shields was on target. Windass not quite what he expected. Just fired in by Candias. Did it come off his shin here, Alan McLaren?
I think it's maybe been taking a touch off a Broadfoot, and it's basically, I think it's hit Josh.
Well, he had clear sight of the target, but he's on it too quick, perhaps, if anything.
Yeah, again, Broadfoot's missed it, and it's just been too close to gather it in.
1-0 Kilmarnock. Rangers looking for answers. Docherty might just provide it. Wins it from Malumba. Windass back for Tavernier. Holt spins away from Tishbola. First yellow card of the afternoon, and it's under the topping up procedure. Aaron Tishbola, 23-year-old, had the first half of the season on loan at MK Dons. Is the first yellow card of the afternoon here at Ibrox.
I think it was justified. He has had 3 or 4. So
here's Murphy. Declan John, what a ball that is across the face. No takers. Candias chases. Wins the throw-in. We're still going. And just quickly getting it back into play. Tavernier loses out again to Dicker. Holt, first to show for it from a Rangers perspective. Rangers stung into action after going behind in the 55th minute. Windass, Docherty, Daniel Candias. Oh, it's a decent delivery. Turn behind off the bread basket.
Oh, Dicker, if you're looking, Dicker. He's thrown his arm at it as well.
It's unorthodox. A corner is the ultimate award. My goodness. But set plays so far, Rangers haven't really stamped their authority in the game.
No, they've not tested. Kilmarnock have dealt everything with through.
Here's Candias with the first corner of the second half, right-hand side. Tavernier makes a great run.
Just couldn't get out.
Easily defended again by Dicker. And Candias gets a touch to Rob Jones as they try hitting the counter. And Rangers come forward with bodies in the advanced area again. Candias curls one in, scooped away Findlay. Gathered Docherty. Cummings wanted it into feet. He's had little to work on today. Holt. Tavernier. Taylor with the clearance. Rangers chasing the game. Kilmarnock having done a number on Rangers, for want of a better term, Alan, as we approach the hour mark.
Yeah, but again, there is 32 minutes to go. Let's try to take stock, but if we continue, we will get a chance, and we've just got to take it.
Greg Docherty does well. He holds off Malumba. Malumba has a kick at him, round him at the ankles, just tries to win it. Malumba not happy about the decision.
No goals.
Tavernier
Windass.
time. Murphy is there as well. And of course Bruno Alves converted from a similar range against Dunfermline in the League Cup.
Every dog has their day. I think he's maybe had the Windass. Again, his man
Morelos has the tracksuit off. I wonder,
hopefully he gets
goes for a 2.
If he's going to go for a 2, but hopefully he gets a good reception from the fans. Yep. Again, we need him on side. We need, again, he's maybe a confidence player.
So we're looking at a 4-4-2, Alan, perhaps?
Could be. A 4-2-4.
Well, you're chasing the game. Why not? Windass looks as if he's got the job of the free kick on his 50th Rangers League appearance today. Josh Windass. It's a good range to get it up and get it down. There's a huge wall of resistance. As Josh Windass hits the wall, breaks to Holt, drives it goalwards, spins off Dicker. Tavernier tries to deliver it early, can only feed it to Jones. But stays goal side and gathers it again. Tavernier, clever, feeds it to Candias. Candias is off and running, goes beyond Malumba. Taylor slides in. Taylor, you may remember, was red carded in a challenge with a certain Joey Barton in August 2016 down at Rugby Park.
Big fella's coming on for
Windass.
Josh Windass. Yep, so you'll take off your number 10, go Cummings and Morales up front. And it's a good ovation from the fans.
Yeah, Morelos coming off the bench. Half an hour to play. A frustrating afternoon for Josh Windass.
Yeah, not happy bunny.
But Rangers need to find a way back into this, Alan.
Yes. Hopefully.
No goals in the last 2 games, Morelos. Well, Kelly making a change as well now. A double change. Alan Power and Rory McKenzie are the players about to be introduced. Tishbola, who'd just been booked, leaves the field. Chris Boyd also leaves the field. McKenzie coming on, and Power
I think you can see exactly what Steve Clark's thinking about.
Yeah, flood the midfield,
Flood the
keep the ball.
midfield, and
Yeah.
hopefully you can hit something on the attack to give them a break.
Here's hope for Rangers.
They're definitely sitting deeper now.
Yeah, Brophy will be the focal point of the attack now, with the extra man in midfield.
And again, Jones has done a good job by obviously stifling Tavernier going forward.
So it is Cummings and Morelos up top for Rangers. I think it is a 3 almost.
Yeah,
Cummings
with
playing
Candias
slightly wider, Candias on the right. 5th time in his Rangers career. Morelos off the bench, Candias knocks it in, defended again by Dicker. Docherty's first to react. Tavernier takes a touch, Cummings from distance. It's off the head of broad foot and gathered by Jamie McDonald.
Typical striker, always wanting a
Yeah.
shot, but I think it was maybe a little bit. It was still under
Challenging.
his feet. He was
Yeah.
never going to get it.
What a job the fellow Dicker has done for Kilmarnock in front of that defence.
Yep, sits there, doesn't
Disciplined.
move. Yeah, again, knows what he's good at, and he's doing it for his team. Just put him under pressure, well done. It's that second ball that we've not been able to get.
Yeah.
Every loose ball seems to be falling to a team.
A red shirt, yeah.
A player in red.
It's the goal from Chris Boyd. The difference between the sides at the moment. Candias, Tavernier. First touch for Alfredo Morelos. It's a good one too.
Good touch.
Although he's given it away to
Second touch
Malumba,
wasn't good.
skips away from Tavernier. Jones takes over. Holds off Greg Docherty. Now in combination with Brophy. Jones again. Alves backs off, shows him some space to work in. It's off the head of Martin. And in a different shape Kilmarnock team, we could have been in trouble there, Alan.
Yeah, again, it's Bruno Alves who's been caught one-on-one out wide against Jones.
Yep.
You're not wanting your centre defender like that here.
Jason Cummings come all the way back there to assist the defence and try and get Rangers going as Holt. And Docherty now in the engine room, fire it up to Cummings. Cummings is down in the challenge with Dicker. Wearing the captain's armband now, and Malumba wants me but afters with Cummings. Tavernier up for Alfredo Morelos. He rolls Findlay and just runs out of space to try and get the ball in the box, or into the danger area rather. Now again, I think Jamie McDonald won't be in a hurry to get this back in play, Alan McLaren.
No, he gets it on the left-hand side, walking all the way. It's not anything new. They've started the game in this fashion, and they'll keep going until obviously a card is flashed. Maybe then he'll hurry up. But it's up to us to break them down. The game plan's been there from the start, Tom.
Cummings tries to find Murphy. He gets a wee break. Here's Jamie Murphy. Centres it. Morelos rolls Finlay again, but Finlay sticks to the task and he finds Malumba. Well, Tavernier stepped in there ahead of Jones. Cummings, Morelos, Candias, all central. And he just delays the final ball.
Well done, Docherty. Great work.
Docherty again, quick to win it back for Rangers. Only one in 10. Still Greg Docherty. Can't find Tavernier. Dicker again. Power with the ultimate clearance. Alves in there ahead of Brophy. Murphy. The Rangers players, urgency about them at the moment, but just this final ball. It's a great take from Greg Docherty. Tavernier shows for it. Tavernier goes beyond Taylor.
It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
Was his own first touch just a wee bit heavy, Alan?
Again, I thought maybe Docherty done great, and maybe he could have taken a shot on, maybe have let one go there. Again, Jones gets across him, he gets his arm in there. It's just unfortunate.
66 minutes played at Ibrox. Rangers nil, Killy 1. Docherty looks the beating heart for us
Yes,
at the moment, Alan.
very much so. Again, he's shown his willingness to do the dirty work, to get the ball back.
frustrating afternoon at Ibrox.
It is. Just looking how you're going to be able to change it, or how can we influence it a little bit more. We just require to keep playing, keep getting the ball wide, and hopefully get the ball in the box, because we've now played the two up front.
Oh, Docherty again with tidy defending. Under some pressure from Mackenzie. Rangers get the free kick. Well, whatever happens, Rangers will still be in second place in the league come quarter-to-5. And my goodness, at the moment, we're doing it the hard way, Alan.
Yeah, again, the ball from back to front isn't good enough. We've got to make sure that we don't just give away cheap ball.
Jones for Brophy. Alves caught in a very high line, and Rangers very square. Brophy delivers. Headed away by John. It's Alan Power back for Brophy. Taylor goes in the decoy run. In fact, he's actually found him. Across the face, it's knocked away by Holt. Rangers in danger of leaving the back door open while they're going gung-ho at the other end.
Well, that's it. We continue to do it. We know exactly what they're going to do.
Dicker again, gets there ahead of Holt, releases Yusuf Malumba. Malumba again, just turns it into the path of Taylor.
Again, I think we've got cut off. Cut out again with Alves being in the wide right, one-on-one. He's not happy in that area.
Jones, he's got a trick or two as well. Wins the corner kick. Rangers in danger, just like their heads get in a wee bit at Allen at the moment. I'm looking at one or two players, their body language is not
bit sorry for themselves, yeah, which isn't good.
Corner to be defended. Jordan Jones to take. Deep delivery. Docherty again, the only one showing appetite to do the job, as Murphy's clearance is picked off by Malumba. He's quick-footed as well. Still Malumba. Broadfoot again in a very advanced area. Jones takes over. Rangers on the rack. Fired in near post. Turned away again by Docherty.
He's the only one who's attacking the ball in the box. The ball's come on from a corner kick. The ball shouldn't be able to bounce.
Yeah.
You've got to attack it, especially at its highest point.
Another corner to be defended. Another Jordan Jones delivery to be expected. When the goalkeeper through traffic gets something on it. Still not really cleared. Candice's header scooped on by Holt. No sign of another substitute from a Rangers perspective at the moment. Rangers looking forlorn at the moment, Alan.
Yeah, well, again, we've used two. Who do you bring on? Do you bring Miller on? Do you bring an experienced there? Herrera?
You've got to get the ball into them, I suppose.
Yeah, you can't say that any of the strikers have been wasteful, because we've not had.
Provision of passes has been strictly limited. Holt does well. Crunching challenge on Malumba.
Ball goes back. Kilmarnock just then reset, get everybody behind the ball and ask the questions.
Rangers form at Ibrox. Such a disappointment all season. 20 minutes of the match remaining. Rangers a goal down. John for Murphy.
Dicker again, leaving one on Holt this time.
Declan John launches it in. Candice with a touch. Alfredo Morelos could not convert.
Oh,
Sterling defending.
It's a chance
by Kirk Broadfoot.
Great knockdown by Candice. He's got in front of him. He just can't. He's not got a slice of luck. Just can't catch a break.
Candice delivers. Martin is a push. Rangers still can't gather. The referee sees a handball there. Well done, Robertson. Today's ref is trying to let the game flow at every opportunity.
My question is that, would you give that anywhere other on the field? As soon as you go in the penalty box, it seems to be there's no contact whatsoever. That's it.
Graham Murty has one roll of the dice left from the bench, should he choose to use it.
Cummings is now 30 yards from his own line.
Desperately trying to create something.
Yeah, he's trying to influence the game.
Coming short. The ball's on the gantry.
Wasn't a good touch, I've got to say. It must have been Hugh Burns.
I think it was Alice Edworth actually with the throw in.
She's got to work on that.
49,396.
Slow again, we're going inwards into the bodies where it's more difficult.
Docherty for Tavernier. Going a bit static again. Russell Martin. Jason Holt. Here's Declan John. Last goal came against Kilmarnock. Knocks it in. Candias tries to win the header. Malumbu gets it away. Murphy now working this right hand side. Here's Greg Docherty. Docherty lets fly. Soft target.
It's better though, we're getting inside, we're not then looking for another pass, we're having a shot.
Well, Docherty certainly giving everything for the cause this afternoon. Still to score in his Rangers career. Just leaning back a bit, Alan.
Yeah, again I'm happy with that. He's taken the onus on himself. He's going to have a shot, but I think there is movement on the Rangers bench. Mr. Miller, looks like your namesake.
Yeah. Jonan Johansson and Graham Murty are in conversation.
Again, if it is Kenny Miller coming on, where is he going to play?
It's Kenny Miller that's the man they're turning to.
What you got to do is sacrifice a Candias or a Murphy?
Maybe a Candias, I suspect. Kenny Miller has come off the bench 4 times this season.
Touch.
Up to Candias. This might decide the change. He's found Morelos. Tavernier, great change of direction, skips away from Gary Dicker. Tavernier digs one out. Cummings climbs, can't get anything on it. Murphy does well to keep it in play. Mackenzie cannons it off Murphy. The ball has already travelled out of play, going by the call. Rangers have the throw, they take it quickly. Candias for Deputy. Docherty up for Cummings. Could be Cummings is off.
Yeah, I suppose.
Difficult day for him.
Yeah, again you feel obviously for him because he's not had any of the service that he is craving for it. He's showing a willingness to do the hard work, but
Docherty shows again. He just eased out of it by Dicker right on the apex of the 18-yard box.
It's a little bit late call.
I think that was called by the referee, not the assistant. Dicker just empties Docherty right on the apex of the box.
And if he's going with the totting up as he done earlier, Dicker's only had half a dozen.
It's Daniel Candias who makes way for Kenny Miller. He's got 15 minutes to make his mark. Scored 3 against Kilmarnock, November 2010, in a 3-2 win. Kenny Miller, the old warhorse, called into action to cancel out a goal from his former teammate Chris Boyd. It's Tavernier who throws it in. Russell Martin, back off the woodwork. Chance, scooped away again by Broadfoot. Here's Tavernier again as Rangers hit woodwork. Back for Holt. Greg Docherty. Cummings, Morelos, Murphy. Martin still in there. denied by a coat of paint. Miller. Limited options. Jason Holt.
We need width. We need width.
Docherty on the move, always on the move. Tracked by Mackenzie. Russell Martin's header back off the underside of the crossbar. Docherty tries to do a one-man demolition job on Kilmarnock, but it's knocked out of play.
It's a great ball in by Tavernier. He's found his mark again.
Tavernier's delivery is on the money.
This time he's actually planted his forehead on the ball. Looked for the top corner. Just, as I say, I just think we just can't catch a break at the present moment.
Rangers laying siege to Kilmarnock's goal at the moment. Declan John back for Russell Martin, denied by that crossbar. Tavernier again, clips it into the feet of Morelos. The clearance of the touch introduces Cummings into Murphy. Knocked away again by Findlay.
And the brakes
Malumbu
on.
clears it for Power.
Got to stop him.
Jones just holds off Holt. Still Jordan Jones. Blocked by Alves, and Alves will be yellow carded.
Sometimes
third
you've
yellow
got to
card
take
of
one
the
for the
season.
team. We've stopped him, but we've stopped him 21 yards from our. Stop him out wide. Just stop him out wide.
Instead of that, he's travelled another 25, 30 yards, Alan, in a very central area now.
Central area, 20 odd yards from goals, and it's a good opportunity for them.
12 minutes and counting. Jones, such an outball for Kilmarnock.
Yep. And again, if Jones is tied up, we've got Brophy also who's willing to do the hard work running the channels.
Rangers organise the wall. Eamon Brophy given the responsibility.
Jason Holt get the other side. Close the gap.
Because Broadfoot
You're
just
never going to
below
close
the
it.
He hits the target. Oh, and it's spilled by Fotheringham, but he gathers at the second attempt. Exactly as you identified, Alan.
Jason Holt cannot charge the ball. He's not going to touch it. It's direct, so just go in the wall. All you're doing is leaving the gap.
He's given him an invitation to hit the target.
Because Cut Broadfoot just eases him out and gives the alleyway for the shot. Won it.
Tavernier obliges with the win as Morelos gives chase. Broadfoot knocks her away. Off the thigh of Tavernier.
So I think I'm going to take the went with my formation.
Yeah.
4-2-4.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like.
We're heading to the final 10 minutes. Rangers a goal down. The deadlock broken in 55 minutes. Chris Boyd, 20 for the season. Malumbu with the shot saved by Fotheringham, and the follow-up Boyd converting from close range. Russell Martin for Declan John. Mackenzie gets goal side. Declan John forced to come central. Murphy has it. Tavernier takes over. Tries to feed it back in for Murphy. Well defended Taylor, but again Tavernier presses. The last touch comes off the Rangers skipper. Not carrying much luck either, Alan, in the 50-50s.
No, again, every second ball, every 50-50, it just seems to be going Kilmarnock's way. But this is when you've got to dig deep and make sure.
I mentioned David Wilson earlier. Why? Well, on this day in 1962, he scored 6 against Falkirk. Only six in a 7-1 win. No one, from a Rangers perspective, has scored 6 in a game since, by the way. Plenty of 5s.
Plenty of 5s. What was
No
the last
sixes.
one? Marco?
Negri certainly got 5. Boyd got 5 against Dundee United as well. Since then, Kenny Miller got 5 against St Mirren. Today, we'll settle for 1, but delighted if we could get 2. We've got 9 minutes to do so. Russell Martin. Bruno Alves. Declan John. Corner Rangers.
3 strikers in the box.
Yeah. Declan John just wanted to launch it in early as Kilmarnock about to make their third and final change of the afternoon. Lee Irwin, former Motherwell and Leeds player, is being readied. It's Jamie Murphy with the set play. Kenny Miller can't connect.
And that man, Dicker. Front post, he's won a lot, cleared a lot.
31 years of age, Gary Dicker. Now the change will be made.
From the furthest player.
As usual. It's Malumbu who makes way.
Who has done exceptionally well for them.
Absolutely.
His shot across the goal, which Wes got the touch on, unfortunately went to Boye, but yeah, he's an experienced campaigner, and I think he's done particularly well today. 6
seasons at West Bromwich Albion after PSG. Yusuf Malumbu leaves the field. Lee Irwin is the replacement.
He's a big lad also.
Motherwell to Leeds in 2015. Will celebrate his 24th birthday on Monday.
Is that the young lad who was involved with the altercation?
With Bilal Moshney, that's the fellow.
That camp fellow.
Well, it breaks kindly for Tavernier. Miller stays wide. Cummings can't gather, and it's cleared again by Power.
Got to get it, Bruno.
Alves has to get there ahead of Brophy. Declan John, Murphy stays wide. He digs out a delivery, Cummings is underneath it, knocked away Taylor.
Second ball, Kilmarnock player.
Alves works it all the way back to Fodder. Rangers start it again. Like a moth to a flame, I'm attracted to the clock.
Yeah, 7 minutes to go.
Murphy gives chase, Broadfoot. We've contrived to make him look like Beckenbauer today, no Broadfoot?
Yeah, he's done well for them. Getting off the ball, I have been impressed with Cummings. He's been shown, he's desperately trying to get involved. He's, again, I think he's aware that he's not getting any service, but he's not hiding. He's making sure that
he's worked his corner, but
hand up, making sure that he's always available.
You roll back to that first period, Alan, the touch from goalkeeper McDonald. Win. 5 minutes plus stoppages at Ibrox. Rangers under the captaincy of James Tavernier 0, Kilmarnock 1.
I think, as you mentioned earlier on, with Dicker sitting right in front of the Kilmarnock back four, now it's like, is it Power?
Yeah.
Or is it McKenzie as well? They're all.
And they've really protected their goalkeeper well.
It's not a back four, it's a back seven today.
Russell Martin gives it away. O'Donnell takes it for a bit of a meander. Power and Dicker combine now. Well, he takes a touch and skips away from Docherty. Works it wide. Rangers looking a wee bit threadbare at the moment. O'Donnell with the delivery. Russell Martin just knocks it away under pressure from Eamon Brophy. A very frustrating afternoon for Rangers today. However,
we've never got into a rhythm.
No.
We've never been able to even dominate Kilmarnock in their own half.
So O'Donnell. Flat, Alan, would that sum it up?
Atmosphere, and the stadium's flat, the players are flat, it looks like. It's, I think, as I mentioned, it's difficult coming after an Old Firm game, but These are the games that you need to win. Again, these are the games that we should be winning.
Good defending again from Docherty. And Russell Martin puts the laces through it.
Got to get something on it, unlucky. Now we need to pick up the ball, that's it.
Loose ball, pounced upon by Murphy.
Out wide to Miller.
Drives forward, Miller comes in from the wide area.
Oh, he's
Kenny Miller, the flag goes
offside.
against him. He shouldn't be caught offside there, Alan.
I don't think...
Well, it's the assistant on the main stand who's the flag in the air. Kenny Miller appeals to the referee, but he's not going to change it now.
No, he's not going to change it. Always helps you though, giving a good moan out, but no, he's looking along the line. He should easily stay onside.
Well, our angle suggests it's certainly tight.
Yeah.
Kenny Miller on his 300th Rangers appearance today, but it's Steve Clark who looks on. I'm not sure what it would take to get a smile out of Stevie Clark, to be honest.
3 points at Ibrox.
Yeah,
maybe.
still.
He may crack a smile, but hopefully we can wipe it off his face. We've still got 2.5 minutes.
Plus stoppages.
Yeah, plus what's left in the tank.
Certainly cements Kilmarnock's position in the top 6 if they leave here with the scoreline as it stands just now.
Back to front. Let's get the second ball. We're too far
And
apart.
ball against Jason Holt.
We're playing it back
Yeah.
to front, and midfield ain't getting up and supporting. So every ball that's knocked down is going to be in possession of a Kilmarnock player. They've managed to walk that ball 15 yards further forward.
And the referee has
Not given a
just
job.
turned on Nelson. Kirk Broadfoot to take a set of play.
Beckenbauer's looking for touch.
Absolutely. Kilmarnock just look to hem Rangers in here. We're in the 90th minute.
Out to Tavernier. Cummings is shown get to
Jason Holt. Oh, no intent to play the ball, and a yellow card for the substitute Mackenzie. Holt rode the tackle, mind you.
yeah.
His touch was heavy that invited the challenge, perhaps. Now Rangers just want to load the box.
Again,
Alves on the angle.
Kilmarnock holding a high line, not letting Rangers get in the box.
Tavernier launches it, it's headed away by Findlay.
Second
And
ball, we've
cleared
got to
by
win.
Taylor. Declan John does well to keep the ball for Rangers. Now Bruno Alves swirls one in. Cummings might break yet for Kenny Miller. Miller fires it across and out of play for a goal kick.
So that's an opportunity.
Was he caught with two minds there? Kenny Miller snatching at it uncharacteristically, Alan.
Yeah, he's backed off, he's given himself the room. It looks like Cummings and Murphy are running across towards the front post. It's an easy ball in, just curl it in with your left foot.
90 minutes have come and gone. Kilmarnock a goal to the good with 3 additional minutes to be played. A minimum of 3 additional minutes. Alves just plants it back into Kilmarnock territory, turning the defenders. Broadfoot terrorised by Morelos.
Oh, he's managed to buy another free kick.
And the referee from a vantage point 30 yards away suggests there was an infringement against Alfredo Morelos.
He gets his body in, body across, and throws himself to the
Broadfoot,
floor.
well,
It's that experience.
absolutely.
I didn't get to that stage in my career when I had to throw myself.
Throw a leg in here, and the referee buys it. Here's Brophy. He's away from Declan John. Brophy. All across the face of goal. That was cemented, all 3 points. Eamon Brophy certainly lively. Skipping away from Declan John. Fires it wide on.
Yeah, again, simple ball. Irwin gets the flick on, beats Alves.
We've talked about fine margins pre-match today, Alan. Today we've seen fine margins again, but Rangers haven't quite had the inspiration, have they?
No, they've definitely not, as I think we touched on.
Jones is giving Kilmarnock. He tugs it wide.
Yeah, it's just when every time they've attacked, they've been attacking space. There's always been space behind the Rangers midfield, so they can attack the Rangers back four. Where every time we've got 7 Kilmarnock players behind the ball, filling the spaces, making sure there's no gaps. It's been a perfect away performance by Kilmarnock.
No, we're in the last chance saloon. Cummings back to Martin, he'll just look to launch it. Alfredo Morelos climbs, it's cleared again by Findlay. Cummings for Tavernier, but getting involved to good effect. His power, that may well be the last action this afternoon at Ibrox.
And it's all 10 players go. Jamie McDonald's now taking an eternity.
And I think when this one's delivered by Jamie McDonald, we'll hear
Done and dusted.
Whistle. Yeah. Way beyond the 90, and indeed referee Don Robertson brings proceedings to an end, much to the frustration of the home support, while the travelling fans from Kilmarnock are absolutely delighted. Greg Docherty, another frustrating afternoon for him, scratching his head as to where it perhaps went wrong, but Docherty certainly gave everything for the cause today. But the last time Kilmarnock were here, they left with a share of the spoils in a 1-1 draw. Former Rangers player Chris Burke was the Kilmarnock player who scored on that occasion. Today, in the second match between the sides at Ibrox for the season, 10 minutes into the second half, it was another former Rangers player that did the damage. Chris Boyd on hand. He didn't see the match out, was substituted in that second period. But Chris Boyd, with his 20th goal of the season, on hand after Malumbu had a shot saved by Fotheringham. Chris Boyd from inside the 6-yard box stretched to convert the only goal of the game. Kilmarnock celebrate with their travelling fans. The Rangers players leave the field wondering what they have to do to get back to winning habits. Chris Boyd, 20 for the season, 34 years young, and his goal sees Kilmarnock take all 3 points at Ibrox. With the score lines finished. Rangers 0, Kilmarnock 1. Alan McLaren will be back very shortly for analysis and review. 3 points back down the M77. Rangers 0, Killie 1.
Follow with pride. No to racism.
Follow with pride. No to sectarianism. Follow with pride. No to unacceptable behaviour.
Follow with pride.
Follow with pride.
Follow with pride.
Follow with pride.
Well, sometimes opponents just have that Indian sign over you. And Rangers going into this one today at Ibrox against Kilmarnock had recorded only 1 win in their last 7 matches against the Rugby Park side. A first half, Rangers bossed the show but couldn't really convert, and 2 big saves from McDonald when the pressure was on stood Kilmarnock in good stead. Russell Martin also flashed a header wide of the target. It sent the teams in goalless after 45. They came out for the second half. Rangers reshaped and looked to take the game to Kilmarnock, but it was Brophy who showed, with the clock showing 48 minutes, and he slashed this one wide. Is Rangers perhaps just leaving that back.